Alright, let me get set up here. Ultros League, this seems right. Alright, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. So, meat, warp stones, and a normal loot otherwise. So, let's see what kind of problem it was put on my plate for this seed. It's either really fast or really slow. Probably nothing between. Probably still the man-eater. Thunder Rod's interesting. Hey, Elvin, how's it going? Am I winning? I don't know if I'm winning, but I mean, that might be a word for it. We'll see. I mean, that's a fair point. I should know. You would think I'd know, but I don't quite know. Slow day. Let's see. Stunner can go. Hey, TJ. How's it going? Same here. Just, it's Friday, it's the end of the week. I'm about to go back to work in a couple days after being off all week, so getting the most of the rest of my time off. I don't like that I bought that, but also it might be a good play just with Go-Go. I need to look for dried meat, so that's why I'm doing this backwards. At first I wasn't going to, but I think it made sense in the end. It's not the way you would route that, like, to be optimally efficient though. Like if you're gonna skip the underground tunnel, like you would run that differently normally. You'd go bottom to top instead of top to bottom. That was more of a audible on the fly because I forgot I didn't have Dread Meat. Speaking of audible on the fly here. Eagle Cutlass, Coin Toss. I mean, Coin Toss is how you know that you have a good seed on your hand. Let's see, Rags. I mean, if that's a good Esper, maybe it's okay. Elixir, Doom Darts. Doom Darts might be fine too. I have a few things like armor-wise, so like a couple force armors, a couple other things. Like I could actually be okay. Mirage Vest. So like defensively, I'm really good. I'm a little sloppy with my movement. Alright, let's see what kind of luck I have. For 31 grand, I don't have that kind of luck. I don't know what would be here, maybe remedies. Since I do have to do trench, a couple extra potions with me. Alright, so Celeste doesn't die, no matter what. I'll decide what to do after this. Out. Memory cursor got me there. Go with Fire 3 and Ice 3 is really good. One time in my life I don't have tinctures. Usually like every chest you open there's a tincture. And of course I don't have one. I'm fine with this. I can get through this. I'm intentionally taking advantage of Doom Darts here just to get through these. Fire 3, Ice 3, and the other thing the Gal has will be okay. Power up this other thing. Honestly, I have to do it this way because I don't have any other way to do these fights. For an Edgar? Maybe. I mean, if you're gonna give me the path, I'm gonna take it. Hey, Jennifer. No thank you, but appreciate the offer. Hope you're having a good day. I'll take Locke in that situation. I think Locke's probably the better choice overall. Alright, so I'm going to chase Locke's checks here, I think. The problem I have is I have too many free checks to do. Like, I could actually get all the way to, what, 6 checks before I even do anything? Yeah, I am level 11. I probably could take a fight or two. Let's see. Hearing. We'll take the DK. I have a HP 100 Esper, so it's worth it. I had to think about it, but I think it's worth it. Yeah, I'm gonna try to take advantage of that. See what pops up here. Honestly, that's not bad. I'm not gonna lie, it does sound that way. But I mean, again, it's all well and good. I just not really interested. I don't need to do anything really all that fancy for my stream. All right, let's see if I can get offering for free. Offering would go a long, long way here. I don't hate the gauntlet, so... I have a Mirage Vest on Gogo, I think. Let's see. Let's hope I don't die here. It'd be nice to not die. I'm just gonna try to get Gogo to mimic fire throws. I think this does it. Alright, perfect. There's two reasons for that. One is Locke gets online with a little bit of extra HP with that HP 100 Esper. And then the second thing would be I'm fishing for whatever I can get offensively. And fixed dice. That's unfortunate, but not the worst thing I've ever gotten. In this situation, I really can't afford to not go for it, I think. So I'm gonna go Ancient Castle, see if I can get some luck with offering down here. And Edgar's obviously the next choice in terms of characters too. So he's the last character I got. So getting down here actually does make a lot of sense. Looking for character 6. Obviously Terra would be like the best character to get just because I faded that the Esper earlier. So we'll see how this works, but I don't feel terrible about my start. I just don't feel like it's as fast as maybe it could be. I'm an offering away from being real fast though. My biggest thing, and the reason I didn't put Mirage Vest directly on Locke, is right now, like, I need his magic defense to be sustainable. Because he doesn't have enough HP. So, I am kind of banking a little bit on his defense here. Actually, kind of okay with that. Like, Locke's survivability is my survivability in this situation. I want to take the bears out there. Well, if I had a Genji glove. Hey, Jeremy, how's it going? It's been a while. Hopefully everything's going well. Nice. I would like to actually do the chest going down here, but unfortunately I don't have enough Fire 3 cast to make it worth it. Like, I need to use a tent on Gal here, or sleeping bag. Otherwise I'd be like full committing to using the Pearl Rod. Which, I don't really want to burn the Pearl Rod until I know where Doomgaze is. And I'm good. I don't need this. That's interesting. It would have been nice if I kept that Thunder Rod, but... It's not going to do enough to matter. Go-Go is like the character that if he dies, it's like the Von Drago, that if he dies, he dies. Whoa. That's a possibility. It's a thing that can happen. Now, can I make the most of it? I don't need a box hunt anymore. I can just go. That's all good news. So, I need 6 Aspers and a character. Character is most likely on Throne. If it's not on Throne, I actually have a decision to make. Like, where do I go? I'm leaning towards going straight to Magitech, though. Going to Magitech makes a lot of sense in this situation because... Well, does that change anything really? Not really. I'm gonna take advantage of quick chests to do quick things, just in general here. I'm not really worried about this being, I mean, I'll take a few chests on the way, but I don't really care what this is. I just want to do fast things right now. I mean, obviously, progression's the best thing, but... The only real progression I need, though, are just Espers, so anywhere where I can just get Espers quickly, I'm all for. I know that, Zen Thief is just a dead checker. Wouldn't be bad to get a Genji glove. Just to like be 1000% sure that Locke would never have a problem. Golem's a really big fan. Gold armor can go, checker suit can go. I mean, it's fine. So in this situation, I think levels are king. So I'm actually going to go do this dragon. I'm also taking a swag shot at Experience Egger Genji glove. And the Esper at the top, theoretically, the Tri-Talk plays nice. Somewhat of a shame, but whatever. Unfortunately, that means I have to use a 10 probably. I don't have to, but it's probably the right play. Should have put that on beforehand, but it's fine. Well, go. If you don't want to survive, just say you don't want to survive. Quit doing that. I mean, Go-Go's not key to the party by any means, but that's kind of a waste of time. Because I have to go heal him now, and just problems. So I'm still on fast checks or good checks here. So I think my hope and dream is do this, Barren Falls, Magitech Run 2. That would be like optimal routing. If I want to hedge my bets, I could do Imperial Camp. And see if Imperial Camp gives me something, but... Yeah, I'm gonna hedge my bets here. I'm hoping these are good experience fights. This is also the perfect time to like do this because it's like I'm set up pretty well to go fast. So like when you have a VK that's zooming, like all your fights are real easy. You just have to attack once and you're gone. I mean, if I could have stole something, it might have been worth it, but... I'm not taking the risk here. It's a shame that this is about as bad as this could be. It's a marginal play. Like, I'll take it. So, Vanish is a clutch find, honestly. Like, that's a really, really good find. You know what? I take that back. This is the better play. If I'm gonna have to do some walking, I'm gonna do some walking that actually adds to my odds here. So the reason that I faded that is because I just looked at my check count and I was like 16 checks. So front to a Magitech, Phoenix Cave, plus middle path is check skill. If I'm gonna try to go fast, I need to assume that something good's gonna happen to me. So Front 2 and Magitech, I need at least one Esper out of this, and then I'll do Phoenix Cave and hopefully get the other. And if I'm already good, I mean, I'll still probably do Phoenix Cave, but I don't have to have any pressure on me. Banish, Doom. Having another option on somebody is definitely a good thing, so do it, but... At 34 though. I'd be lying if I said I thought this is the right idea, but I think it has to be done here. I'm not too much worried about Locke, I'm worried about everybody else around Locke. I mean, I can guarantee a path with, probably Gal and... I don't know, Gal probably goes by himself. That's actually why I'm doing this, is more for Gal and or Celeste. Like, whoever has to go solo between the two of them, like, they need one more thing. And I don't have one more thing right now. I mean, Gal's probably the better option to go solo right now. I don't particularly like it, but I could justify it if I did it that way. So my hope is I have check skip, I can just be done at like, I don't know, 105, 106, call it good. Is this one that I could have maybe knocked out of the park if I was a little more aggressive? Maybe. But I don't think I have the latitude to be aggressive and be confident in clearing the seed. So, my, and this is kind of my ugly habit when it comes to practice, I always play it to be 100% sure I'm going to finish. Because, like, when you're actually racing, like, you can't really take such risks that you can't even finish the seed. So, I mean, that's what this is me just being 1000% sure. So it's about 3+ minutes, 3.5. I'd still say it's worth it though. I mean, it guarantees me skip, it gives me plenty of offense going into Final Kefka. Like, yeah, it's a little unfortunate that I'm taking extra time here, but I don't hate it. Yeah, hyper-aggressive play, sending everybody in as soon as I got unlock. I could have maybe finished 105. No, this is trending towards like 107, 108. Which isn't great, but again, I'm not going to fail. I'll make up some time just how fast I am with the VK. Like a Genji glove coming out of this would get me it'd be a big benefit, put it that way. Would have been cool if you actually hit lock there. So second advantage is a second cast of Ultima on Gal. So this is another reason, it's just it freed up Gal to be the person who could be by himself just by having a second cast. I'm gonna save, put Genji on, and go. As much as I like running shoes, not for me. Statues, Moth and a buddy, Gal and a buddy, and Celeste and a friend. Not your friend, pal. I was trying to steal his jewel, or was it jewelry? I mean, there's always space to be toxic at the end of a seed like this. I'll have to go see how Leo did on this one. I mean, if somebody really was trying to push time, and like this ends up being an easy K2, then this is the wrong decision. I was a little too conservative, but still think it was the right decision to do. I mean, time will tell, but I don't feel bad about how I approach this. Alright, I want Fenrir on Gal. And you're ahead. That's good. Thank you, sir. Cranes with their 100% accuracy, but that's fine. So 3,000 swing. It's not bad. One hit would be helpful though. I don't think I need to think much here. Yeah, this was an extremely easy KT, which makes my decision to be conservative really bad. So I need to put Golem on and heal and go. So gas and go and then put Golem on. Alright. Doesn't really matter who's who here. Saban's actually the better brother to keep up here as character 5. Because I think he's alive. Whereas Edgar's definitely dead. Yeah, getting to the titles at 58 and change is... anything sub-hour is really, really good. Thanks for doing that in the middle of a cutscene, so I didn't have to do it during the run. Let's see. So Saban is character... It'd be nice if I got hit with, like, I don't know, diffuser. Like, something that does a little bit of damage. Like, gravity bomb or diffuser hitting walk would go a long way right now. It's just rude. So I'm just hedging my bets by doing the Cure 2 unlock there, just in case, like, he breaks Image first try. What I can't have happen is I can't lose block here. Alright, so he's about 4K a swing. 4,800 a swing, whatever. I think I have to double ultimate here to get it in range, and then I can go. This would be a good time for a Merton. If I got Merton here, that would be the best case scenario. Or W win that hits lock. Of course not. That's fun. Yeah, that's plenty. Block had Image. I didn't really care what else happened there. Like, spending the time to do Golem and or Fenrir just didn't gain me anything. FFR thing to do. Yeah, I put a Mirage Vest on. I had one the whole seed. It was on Go-Go. I just put it on right before Tower and switch over to him. GG's. Casual 106 in the morning. But honestly, there was time to save there too. I definitely played that safe at the end, so right, wrong, or indifferent, I'm good with it, but just suffice it to say, there was something more there if somebody played it a little bit differently. But still a heck of a good time. Not complaining. I do need to find out how did Leo run this? Let's see. Let's see. An extra Discord for me to lose track of. That's great. Appreciate the GG's, Jeremy, Mike. So where is this? Seed sharing. Alright, so that was a pretty damn impressive finish then. If Leo got a 118 on that, and Leo's really good too. Like, that's it definitely made that very interesting getting a 106. Let's see. Yeah, I'll punch things in tier 1. He punched things the whole way. I mean, that was his job, is to punch things. Now, he had 3,800 HP at the time, so like when he was punching, he was only doing 3k a swing. So I was using that to help manage damage on tier 1 so that I didn't like trigger a quake or anything. Like, no matter what he did his first turn, he wasn't killing short arm. Then he ended up taking enough incremental damage the rest of the way that he was set up for that, you know, final burst there. Yeah, I'm a little curious what his opinion was of that situation. I'd be interested to hear what Leo says. I'll see what if he jumps in or says something later, replies to that. Alright, fine, I'll join. Alright, so I mean, that was a heck of a good time. Now, what's the move? That was really my only, like, one thing that I said I was going to do today. Just because, like, I was asked last night, hey, can you run this? I've been hitting it. I've been doing a lot recently, last few days. It's been fun though. Oh. Crap, I was gonna look at that. Okay. Did that... Wait, how does this work? So, do I need to change this? Oh, the run. Okay. Okay, so... Let's see. And publish... Runs... Select current folder... Run history... Okay. So that's how this works. That's cool. I was trying to do this whole stats collide thing and just try to understand how the heck this worked. I've never actually did get it to work before. Alright, so... This is interesting. I've never been one to like look at these statistics, but with that being said, I do like the idea of this. I was in menus for 6 minutes. I'm a little curious how... Does anybody else post these? In, what, Ragnaroks, maybe? Sorry, I'm distracted by this stats collide thing. Let's see. Well, whatever. With that being said, I think I run this back and do one more. He's playing Silk Song. Alright, oh, I didn't actually download the seed. I'll go ahead and do Chupon. So if anybody's doing Chupon, this will be spoilers. Since it just dropped, I'll go ahead and do it. Alright, let me go find the race room. Yeah, it's the new Chupon that's from like 20 minutes ago. Like, this is about as fresh off the boat as it gets. It's just a convenient time for me to do it. Let's extract. Good luck. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, it'd be good to get another good run under my belt. That was a good practice. Kind of got me in the right mindset. I'm ready to go downhill. Alright, so I want to close that. Let me see if this is... So I think do I have to restart that every time? Is this the one I got? Yeah, Chancellor, Vargas, etc. Alright, I think I'm good. Alright, I'm gonna get started in a second. I'm gonna just go get a beverage real quick and then I'll be good to go. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, one last warning for everybody. This is the Chupon, the new one that just started, so if anybody is doing that, make sure you jump out. Alright. Now let's give it a good college try. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. So throw. It's interesting. Throw lock is like centralizes too much power on one character. It's almost a bad thing. I mean, it's a good thing, but it's also kind of weird. So, ribbon can go. And what, Gale Hairpin, I think was the other son? It's a shame that Genji Glove matters, but... So the reason for Force Armor is to protect Locke as best I can. So like Locke with Throw needs a lot of elemental protection, because like he's going to be just sitting there trying to throw as much as possible, just like I do. Warpstone's huge. My finger slipped off my controller there. If you're wondering why I did that, that wasn't intentional by any means. Alright, second hero ring is a huge advantage, because I only bought those 2 earrings. Elixir can go for sleeping bags. Alright, so I'm just looking for ammunition for throwing. And Zenting money. So I am going to look at the item shop here, just because I do want to see if there's something good in the item shop. Wow, my movement is terrible. It's like 2 or 3 like pretty significant missteps already. I got too excited about throw, that's what it is. It makes me feel better skipping the Genji. So I have Ice Shield I can put on Mog. I have enough stuff to sell that I'll be alright. I think I have a good start formulating here. I just need something to throw. Power Rod's good. And can't really use that. Yeah, the question right now is whether Locke is a physical thrower or what. $20,000 is huge because I need ammunition, so money's gonna come at a premium right now. Couple safety bits. I probably have another like 20 to 25 grand of stuff to sell. So we'll decide where I'm at after Zen Thief here. What, one more thing. I will buy this. Didn't need it, but just in case. Until I actually have ammunition, I'm gonna be a little conservative. don't mind that fight, so I'm willing to take 1 or 2 of those. Not willing to take that though. I forgot. He absorbs lightning, doesn't he? Okay, gold there. That's reasonable. Trying to get to like 11 or 12. That is not the fight to do it though. So my goal there was to get fire and ice on both Mog and Sign, and get out of a low level too. Usually I don't like grinding that much, but I think it was the right move in this like situation. Just playing it safe there, just making sure they don't accidentally blow up. I'll see where I'm at after this. think if this is a good Esper, I go do the Dragon. If it's a bad Esper, I go to Dome of Dream. It's a bad Esper. All right. This isn't a bad fight for this party. Take advantage of the advantages I have. Right now, throwing's my advantage. There's a non-zero chance I put like quick or something on him, so having MP50 is probably not a bad thing. Yeah, my movement got a lot better in the last, like, say 10 minutes. It was really bad in, like, South Figaro. Still a bunch of junk Esper so far. Does Mark do anything for me? Slow fish, but still as fun. Still don't really like my setup, but I don't think I have much of a choice now. I do have to go up here. What I can't do is do like Mogs checks and then have to come up here. So I'm gonna go up here first and then see what happens. I mean, best case scenario is I walk out of here 5 and 9. That's a good encounter. A couple more of those, I'll be in really good shape. So there's no way this will go exactly how I hope, but hey, Lily, how's it going? Okay, I'll throw a dirk at him. That was me intentionally stopping him from using what's it called? Power Wind. Yeah, I was trying to clog up his turn order by making him use life too. That was mostly the goal there. Oh well. Bull fairy boys. I mean, yeah, I guess technically that's what happened there. I just didn't like that everybody was on 30. Was that a good idea? I don't know, but I think getting off at 30 is worth a little bit of time there. I just don't want to run into Doom Gaze, no problems. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want level 5 Doom to ruin my day. This is too long of a check for me to take the risk. Like, it's 2 minutes automatically I would lose from the save spot. And I'd still have to do the fight, so like, if I can save 2 minutes by spending like, I don't know, what was it, 20? I think it's a fair trade-off. And if I don't need it, then I just have one more level, it's still not a big deal. Just gonna throw the bull dodge. That's unfortunate, but also not the worst thing in the world. Because I'm already at 8 Esper, so like, what I didn't want to have happen is a 3 Esper FC. So at least I'm not in that range. And like, I could use Dragonhorn for more ammunition to throw with block, so not great, not what I'd want, but I can live with it. Yeah, block's speeding along at this point. Wait, that's not 3 Esper. Yeah, that's 3. I was gonna say, I wanted him to learn Cure 3, not Cure 2. Nice roll. Really nice roll. Cyan's saving me right now. Which is weird to say, but he's doing me a solid, for sure. Alright, so where is character 6? See, the check behind Terra is a Genji glove. I don't really care about it. But it is 4 checks I can do in like 3 minutes. Alright, well, this is the answer. You know, I should have took back. I'm somewhere between moderate and extreme discomfort right now. I really don't like the seat I have and the setup I have for endgame. I mean, I could still get like a really good time, but this makes me feel uncomfortable because I'm way too underleveled for this point in the game. Like about to go into KT and everybody's like, what, 28? I don't even have enough like throwables to really make it worth it doing that. So I'm gonna need a thing. I don't know what the thing is yet, but I need something. Should really be throwing bolt edges here. That doesn't kill Maul with his HP up. Zion, it'd be nice if you were actually doing a little bit more damage. Like, I don't need everything, but just a little bit. Well, this is going to be depressing, but... Alright, I bought scimitar, or not, I bought shurikens. I think I'm good to go. Not getting the egg cost me time, like tangible amount of time here. Because I'm gonna have to walk in and walk out, but I think that egg's way too valuable for a throw party. I have to get it. It was a mistake to not grab it up at the Lone Wolf check. Yeah, if I lose this by 2 minutes, this is why, for sure. Because I still have to do this, and then I have to walk tower. Actually, that's a problem too, isn't it? If I'm lucky, maybe I have a Warp Vesper. You know what? When you have all bad options, I'm gonna go ahead and make the worst of the bad options, or sorry, the best of the bad options. This could be the worst of the bad options, but I think this is fair. I need Mog to learn tier 3 magic of some sort. Might as well get the speed +2 ready, because he's going to need a zoom to make my strategy work. Get Bolt 3 on Shadow, that way he has a backup. So Shadow and Sign go together, Mog's by himself, and Lock's by himself. This should be okay. The other reason I did this is to guarantee fights with experience. Because I need experience more than I need anything. I could have done the free check, I could have done Terra's check. I wouldn't have gotten anything from him. So, at the end of the day, I mean, I'll find out if I screwed up here. I mean, I'm still on track to have a really good time, just could have been a really, really good time. Now it's just a okay, kind of good time. Like, I was sniffing around like 105. Now, like, I need to have a really good finish to even get close to that. 107, 108 is probably more practical at this point. Because I still have to do middle path. Not having warp stones burn me here. Like, really burn me. If I miss those just in the seed, that would be painful. And it's honestly entirely possible that I did. That was more wishful thinking. That it would do enough to one-shot him. I should have known better. Just 5 seconds to cam back. Alright, let's warp out the hard way. Alright, so Shadow and Sign go together. Maw goes by himself. fine with that. Putting the worst party on the left side just in case of emergency. Yeah, it's gonna be a long fight. It takes 6 turns, but it's fun. I wouldn't be able to go any faster, even if I use bolt 3, so it's a good time for me to see how strong this is. One more after this should do it. I think he has 36. Yeah, one more. One more. Honestly, this is my weakest party, and it took down Guardian by himself, basically. Didn't even really take any damage during it. Yeah, that's pretty much ideal. Celeste let me down there. So, being safe here. And that'll do it. These shurikens are doing a decent amount of damage for what they are. Unfortunately, I do need somebody alive of my my side character, so Celeste is the lucky one right now. What a set of turns by Sign. The Shadow is the worst though. Basically, I just need Shadow to survive. That's his job. And cast Cure 3 whenever demanded. I don't like that I'm thinking about doing Tier 3 with fixed ice, but... Alright, step on the switch to sub-hour, that's still good. I think this is one where, like, if somebody got a 105, 103, I wouldn't be, like, shocked. I could also see people blowing up this seed with the Guardian and Doomgaze, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot of forfeits on this one. But this is like a... I'm trying not to crash and burn, and so I paid the price to not crash and burn on this seed. Now, if I had Warp Sense, I still would have got a 105, but here I am. So, Celeste and Terra. One good roll, please. Maybe. Nope. I might run out of shurikens at this point. I'm gonna keep calling them shurikens for the rest of this run. I honestly, when I bought 30 of them, I didn't think it was going to be as close as it is. So, EP, Stunner, Sign throws dice, and then I see where I'm at damage-wise after that. As long as Sign doesn't roll like the best rolls of his life, I should be okay. He rolled the best rolls of his life. Go figure. I can live with a 108 and change, but I also, if you ask me my degree of confidence in winning this week, it's 0. There's no way that I win with a 108 on this. Try and make me do this. I'm gonna do it this time. Okay, well, that was the time. Let me get a screenshot and explanation. That's the right one, right? 79 OT, yeah, I did the right thing. I think people will probably get mad reading that, but I really do feel like I threw a lot of time away on that one. Alright, I think this is a good time for me to take a break for a little bit. I'll probably be back on and do some FF1 since I signed up for an event over there. I'd like to get up to speed there. But yeah, with that being said, that's a all criticism aside, that's still a good city, good run. Sub 110 with that many mistakes. I feel pretty good about it in terms of like getting to the seed, but I definitely put a time out there for somebody to beat this time. Usually when I get a 110, it's like, yeah, it's really solid. This is a jet seed that somebody else runs it and just gets a hold of it. They'll be able to get like 103, 104 on it pretty easy. So, with that being said, I'm gonna call it good there. Let me see if anybody's streaming, doing things, and then go from there. Let's see. And did I forget to change my stream title? I swear I did, but maybe I did. Alright, well, whatever. Let me go find dashboard. Let's see. Dragon Warrior. Somebody playing Final Fantasy 2? Alright, I'm gonna raid over to Moogleplex here. Alright, anybody that's hanging out, take care, have a good one, see y'all soon.